Day 548, 22 for 22. Good morning. I hope this finds you well. Please stay in your fight and do not quit. All right, so we talked about stability and anger. Today we're going to talk about getting help, because that stability is important, and getting there is vital to pushing forward to a more successful you. All right, and I don't have all the answers. I'm not a psychologist, and I did not stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. The getting help. There is a stigma attached to us getting help. Some of it is self-attached, that you think you're weak, that you think that if you show that you are having problems, that people are going to look at you different. You know what? In a lot of cases, people already know that you're in trouble and are telling you to get help, or hinting that you should get help, because they know already what they see is not the you that you were. And after combat operations, some even deadly training operations, MST, all the stuff that can impact us that's not combat related either, changes you. You are the sum of all your experiences. And I've said that a ton. Now the thing is if people are seeing that you need help and telling you you need help, you should probably go to do it, because you're not hiding anything from anybody. And if you try to hide it, that's obvious too. It's a catch-22. You can say, "Oh, I'm fine." People can see that you're not necessarily fine. They may not think you're as bad off as you may be, but they can tell that you need help. And the stigma attached to it sucks, and that needs to change. And the only way we're going to change it is by everybody saying screw it and going to get the help that you need, because it's important for you to be here. And I got my trusty partner who's making fireworks on the side of my truck. What? Wonder what? Love bugs that didn't make it. But getting help, there's no shame in it. And if there is shame in it, it needs to be erased. And it's vitally important that you get in and work on getting the help that you need. There's no other way. You can try. You've tried to power through this, and you can try to power through it, and you're still sitting on the edge of that cliff looking into the abyss. And you got to do something different. If what's working for you now is not working, and you keep doing it, that's the sign of insanity. I think that's what the saying is. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, you got to try something new. And if you need help getting to that new stuff, let me know. I've got people I know, friends of mine, that are really good at putting the square peg in the square hole, or square hole. And the bottom line is, getting help is necessary for recovery. If you don't make the effort to do that, you will end up in an even worse spot. Your rock bottom will become the bottom of the rock, and that's not good either. We need you here, as whole as you can be, and as good as you can be. You can't be in neutral and just sitting there, not even spinning your wheels, just sitting there in neutral, blocking yourself from a successful life. I really want to see people stand up on the edge of that cliff, do an about face, march back into their life. It might be a slow march, and there might be a lot of stops along the way, but I want to see people get back to their life and live the best life that they can. And the only way we're going to do that is by getting help from whatever source that you can find that works for you. And if the first time you try it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, you go to the next step, and then the next step, until you find that solution that works for you. Not that works for you and with you, not against you, and doesn't leave you still stuck in neutral. All right, so I know that there are people out there. I know two really good people right now that are struggling through some issues of their own, along with some other things in their lives. And I want to give them a shout out. I'm not going to mention them by name, but I think they're going to know who I'm talking about when I talk about it, when I say it, by saying what I'm saying. And you have my support, you have my love, and I'm racking my brain to figure out what I can do to try to help. And unfortunately, I'm falling short, and I apologize. But just know I'm pulling for you, and I know in one case you made a giant step to go do something. May not panned out the way you were, but you had the courage to even try. And for that, I give you the salute and all the respect, man. All right, so I'm gonna get going here, but if you need help, get the help. There's no shame in it. You need to be here, and there's absolutely no reason to not do it. You need the help. You get the help. You do what you got to do to be here. Plain and simple. You do some push-ups?
Get down.
Huh?
Get down.
What are you doing? What did you just put on my head? The spider? A bee? A lizard? What? A flower? Huh?
No.
What'd you put? Now you get to see my nice hair. What is that? Oh, a jewel?
Yeah.
Ugh. Alright, you gonna do some push-ups? I love you, sweetheart. Shoes untied, by the way. Alright, you gonna do some push-ups? Huh?
Yeah.
Alright, wait. Here, let me tie your shoe. I gotta get going. Is that too tight?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Gonna run out your shoe with the tubes. Alright, you gotta put your foot straight there, sweetheart.
You're gonna wear your shoes if you do.
Alright, is that better?
Yeah.
There we go. Remember, hands straight and underneath your body. Yep. Alright, let's go. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep pushing. 9, 10, 11. Good job. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
My foot
20.
was slipping.
21, 22.
Hi, Joe. Oh my God.
1 for the airborne ranger in the sky. 1 for the infantry. 1 for the fallen.
You're funny.
And he's doing it with a ruck on. Stud. Hey, go down. Go down. Bend your arms. Bend your arms. Bend your arms. I guess not. Right, go back inside.
Go back in.
Good job, sweetheart. Almost forgot the dang phone. Alright. So, selfish plug. YouTube, that underscore push up underscore what? Okay. That underscore push up underscore guy tough. Instagram, that push up guy. Twitter, guy push up. Reddit, that push up guy. Facebook, Jim Tough. And 27 Facebook groups. If you can't share from inside the group, please share from my page. Still struggling to get the videos uploaded on the pages. I'm sorry. Maybe share from my page and see what happens. If you could, admins of the groups I put them in. As I've said, pretty much this whole entire message is if you need help, seek or get help. There's no shame in it. Do what you got to do to be here. Absolutely get the help you need. Please. It all comes down to not using suicide as a solution to a temporary or permanent problem. You got this. We'll see you here tomorrow. Tough out.